The call, and it is against Sally, his first personal. Isaiah returns.
It's about his time if they're going to do anything today. He's got to generate some offense on his own and yet play within his game.
The Detroit Pistons are shooting only 33% from the field. Only 22 points. 7:17 to go first half. Rodman all over Davis.
Dumar's been a great job defending or denying Michael Jordan.
Davis, offensive foul. Isaiah seems to be somewhat lifeless. Doesn't seem to have that bubbly personality that you are so familiar with when you watch him play.
The smile missing.
Rattled out. Paxson on the move. He's off with the shot. Into the hands of Dumars. Sally and Thomas break low. Lambeer gets it to Sally. Cartwright watching him. Over the top, Jordan rebounding.
So many empty trips, Brent. Good shots.
Jordan sticking pretty much at the perimeter so far in this game. He'll wait to get to the free throw line and drive probably in the second half. Cartwright is short. Rodman winds up with the ball.
You forget about how well the Bulls play defense because Michael has so much flair on the offense. They are solid.
Separates him from a lot of great offensive players. He can also play the defense. So at the 6:13 mark, we've got a timeout. 43-22 Chicago. You know, when you think about Michael Jordan and what the Bulls are accomplishing, you must compare him with Wayne Gretzky and what he did not only in Edmonton, but when he moved down to Los Angeles to play for the Kings. You can't ride a great star.
He better not move out of Chicago, though.
And the Bulls are doing with Jordan what a couple of hockey teams were able to do with Wayne Gretzky. I mean, he is that good, and everybody playing better alongside him.
Yeah, the analogy worthy because a lot of people say, well, Michael doesn't make the team better. He does. Extraordinary passer.
Good defender. Gave it up that time on the pass. Hodges, three.
Great story, huh? Confident shooter. His son Jamal had a serious illness, now fine at 3 years of age. And chatted today, so happy, starting to enjoy his playing with the Bulls.
Grant was trying to keep Aguirre out of the inside as Pippen returns. I'm going to go back to a point we made earlier. Mark Aguirre has not hurt the Chicago Bulls, and they said Adrian Dantley used to because he lived on that free throw line against them.
Well, they've taken him out. Now he goes for the three.
It is not there, and Lambeer comes up with a big offensive rebound and traveled when he stepped back.
Chuck sitting on the bench and needs some offense, but the ability to get by people, now control yourself. He gets that head behind, sees things, create things. Now, he's great at the pass that leads to the pass that scores the goal.
46-22 and down to the 5-minute mark. Pippen's three. He didn't miss against the Knicks the other night from three-point land before he got tossed out.
Their whole philosophy looking for the threes has improved this team. It can play inside and out.
Dumars. Now Dumars gets that backcourt going with the field goal. Thomas still looking for his first. Johnson with 2 free throws, so they have been quiet from the perimeter with 3 extremely talented guards. Michael steps inside. Lambeer with rebounding position. Now Isaiah pounds it down. Missing. Jordan off with the rebound, and he's got it to Hodges. Pippen's in front of him. Cartwright trying to tap it back up, and he got it out high off the glass.
Great effort, and he was rewarded for running the floor. The big guy got down in the middle.
Are these Chicago Bulls a team of destiny? Thomas says, hold on. We're still the favorite here.
You mentioned the smile not there. You're right. He's got to get involved in this game.
Cartwright, that little fadeaway. Pippen tries to keep it in play. Knocked the ball out of bounds. Detroit's ball. If you're a Chicago Bull fan now watching in the Windy City, what went through your mind when Trent Tucker hit the three the other night and they called the foul?
I thought Doug was going to trade Hodges in the timeout after it.
You know, if you look at the tape over and over, it really looks like Ewing came out and knocked him into it like roughing the kicker call or something. Pistons can't get it to go, and Jordan now busts out and gets past Thomas. Comes inside.
Oh, is that beautiful? They got Grant after the missed goal. You mentioned Gretzky in the open floor. Tongue extended. You're in trouble when you see that on the defensive end. The only thing, he didn't have that soft kiss on the release.
Somewhere Mark Jackson might be biting his.
Presents himself so well to the basket. Of course, if you gamble, as the Pistons did at half court, he can turn it up a notch and blow by.
Well, you can say on behalf of the Pistons, it's a team effort.
All contributing to their demise.
Unbelievable. 26 points, 3.5 minutes to go. It's like in 5 days they forgot how to play the game.
Chuck will keep switching offensive sets until he comes up with something that's going to work.
Sort of like to hear his talk at halftime.
Little hide and seek on the far box with Jordan. Joe Dumars really works hard defensively.
Doesn't he? Davis on a runner. And then he battled for the rebound. Pistons ball. Lead Aguirre.
And that's an assist for Joe Dumars. The job he did on Michael Jordan. He's going to try and deny him. Don't let Michael get a lot of possessions. You've got a chance against him.
The lead's at 20, and Doug says we better call a timeout and talk about it. It's getting dangerous. We'll be right back. Well, Doug needs some production from Michael right now. He is scoreless this quarter, 0 of 3 from the field, and they've made only 3 of their last 14 field goals, yet the lead remains at 20. If you're wondering about the NBA record for the fewest points in the first half, the Lakers hold it. They set it back in 1974 when they scored 28. So the Pistons certainly will break that here this afternoon. They're sitting on 28 right now, inside of 3. But they have not shot close to 40%. But their defense, at least keeping them in there now. And Jordan got Edwards up in the air, no foul, keeps it now on the dribble, and hits Corzine. And they've turned it over, bust out Dumars. Here comes the crowd. So it'll be a 20.
Concentration. Right now, Doug will address that with his club. Chuck obviously needed some defensive pressure. They set the press up right away.
48-30. The Bulls have led this one all the way, and the Pistons now starting to show some life. Bill, what is it that makes this Detroit defense so good?
I think the way they break down the opponent's offense. They concentrate with a lot of tapes, a lot of communication. They've got that ability to read on the fly, which is essential at the fast pace.
Pippen bringing it up against the pressure. Pistons looking to go to the locker room on an optimistic note. Jordan looking to get on the scoreboard in the second, and he does.
That's a zipper screen where they screen from top down on Jordan. He'll pop out and make the jumper. More of a two-guard play.
Corzine, Cartwright, Pippen, Hodges, and Jordan on the floor for Chicago. Thomas, Dumars, Aguirre, Edwards, and Mahorn back there for Detroit. And Aguirre with a nice inside move, muscled his way for the layup.
The play designed for that mismatch. Aguirre had Hodges.
Hodges missing that 3. Now Aguirre rebounding, contributing at both ends, and the Pistons starting to come alive. Dumars sets the 3. They let him take it. He misfired. Jordan coming down. Jordan penetrating. Here's Cartwright. Zine out at the perimeter.